With Art and About Sydney just finishing its 13th year, I went on an urban safari to see just what Art and About is, well, about.
And we're here in the Art and About Festival in Sydney, which is about taking art into the community and taking dance and abstract movement arts and painting and ideas into the community. Trolleys was inspired by a really abstract idea of seeing a very lonely trolley that's been left in the gutter somewhere and wanting to bring it to life perhaps. And I take it further, and the idea of spinning wheels. I've done something once before with a roller skater and also once before with a big sort of monolith structure on wheels, and so I've always been interested in, and looking at the trolleys now, the structure of them to spin. There's something about that circular motion that I wanted to see what I could do with it choreographically.
The CBD absolutely comes to life at this time of the year, with the City of Sydney aiming to bring artworks that pop up in places you wouldn't normally expect.
Particularly over the last 3 years, Art and About has exploded, and it's really started to get a lot more audience and a lot more notice in terms of media, and we've had heaps of international artists get involved as well as local artists, so it's really up the profile.
A recent study done by the Journal of Urban Design reveals that events like Art and About promote community engagement and answer a growing call for social interaction since the growth of social media.
Social media really has exploded as well, so that helps an event like Art and About immensely. That wasn't something that was really available in the past, and now that it is, it really helps get it out there.
The piece was made in 2012 on my dance company back in the UK, and we've been touring it for the past 3 years around the UK and Europe. And he was just really inspired by having this object that everyone can relate to, that is actually really clunky and awkward to use, and how can you make it really graceful and glide through the space and seem like a performer, which is completely what happens in the work. So, yeah.
My camera assistant and I drove around, taking in our newfound appreciation of this urban environment. Stopping along the way, of course, to chat to yet another artist who featured in Art and About this year.
My name's Black Douglas, aka Adam Hill, and I was born in Blacktown, Western Sydney. Raised on Burrabarongo country out there, Darug country. In Penrith, on the Pean River. I wanted to make a statement about how we've gone very rapidly from an organic state to an inorganic state in our domestic environment. The teepee is an organic thing, and teepee was always meant to be transportable and nomadic. But I thought it'd be novel to put images of the trees, shadows on the facades of buildings on the teepee.
Now that the festivities are over, maybe you won't just see the city as a grey, concrete jungle, but an environment that has the ability to be converted into an exciting, vibrant, and creative space. This is Greta Balog for UTS News.